Welcome to Voyagers of Nera. This is a demo on Steam's Next Fest. This is a survival crafting game that I didn't really know about until just a couple of days ago. Saw a few preview videos and it looked absolutely gorgeous. It's a game made by Treehouse Games, and the way they describe it is Voyagers of Nera is a cooperative survival crafting game for up to 10 players. They do note that it's pretty solo friendly, so that shouldn't be a problem, which is good. Set in a vast ocean full of ancient ruins and diverse biomes. So basically it's a crafting survival game, but the setting and the art style are just absolutely gorgeous. I logged in for a couple of minutes just to kind of get my bearings and to make sure the game runs pretty good, and it's been smooth as silk so far. So I've got about maybe 15 minutes in, but decided to go ahead and let's get something recorded and we'll start over. It's not gonna be a super long video. I figure hopefully around, I would think maybe about 30 minutes or so will give us a good idea of the kind of look and feel of the game. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna try to cut out as little as I possibly can, just to give you guys an idea of what the experience is actually like. Now, obviously, if something like this with like loading screens, if they take too long, then I'll put some cuts in there just so you don't have to wait for it. But pretty basic as far as character creation, male or female, some predetermined face types, eye color, that sort of thing. Hairstyle, we'll just give them the old top knot, and facial hair, which is kind of nice. Games used to be pretty off. Oh yeah, well, in this game it's kind of a yes or a no, so we picked yes, we want facial hair. Eyebrows, since they don't match, I don't know, for whatever reason. So now the eyebrows, now our hair all matches and we look pretty good. Tattoos, we'll, yeah, why not? We'll give them some tattoos. Let's go ahead and make our character and get started. Once a sanctuary, this world is now a ruin. The spirits who once brought balance are scattered and silent. Find the shards, guarded now by the constructs. Reforge the elders and return peace to the spirits of the world, of this world. That looks gorgeous, if that's what the game looks like. Which, yeah, I spent a few minutes in here, so that is what the game looks like. Okay, nice. Nice little intro, gets you right into the game. No like really long cutscenes or anything like that. Oh yeah, that's just plot. We're not too much worried about plot right now. Okay. I mean, if you just look at the art style, it's absolutely amazing. The movement is really, really smooth. Even the basic running like this is actually decent speed. So there's your stamina bar. It just feels good to be in and move around this game. And it opens right up into the world. Shift to sprint, spacebar to jump. It's giving you a hint. It's telling you to find a way out. That's your hint to just go and dive in. All right, let's get back up to the surface. Okay. C to dive. And it wants us to go under, and I did discover when I was in here before that sprinting actually works underwater, so you can actually go a little bit faster. That's kind of cool. Usually underwater just you feel kind of just helpless because you're always the same speed, so it's kind of nice that they actually let you sprint there. It's like a little tiny thing, but it just makes the whole underwater experience feel a little bit better throughout the game. Left mouse, unarmed attack, left control to dodge. Okay, dodge. Okay, so we're punching. Okay. Enemies emerge. I missed him before. That's the dude we're helping, but I totally didn't even see him there. It took me like, of the 15 minutes I was in this game, I probably like 8 or 9 minutes of it was spent running around this cave. Because, you know, I'm being an idiot. Oh, stamina. We need stamina back. We have very strong fists, apparently. The threat has receded. Return to the spirit and aid it. Oh, hold it. Spirit anchor. So that unlocks it. Okay, so that unlocks it in our knowledge tree. So if we hit, yeah, you see it open the cave up there. If I hit K, this should look familiar to anyone who's played in a survival game. Any type of survival game. It's basically a tiered system based on levels. You get points as you level up, and you unlock the recipes. So let's unlock everything here, because we're gonna need all this stuff. All the basics. That's the thing the quest wants us to build. Alright, let's keep moving. And you'll notice in the bottom left, it is the, you've got a hunger bar there, and then the bag should show, oh, what is this, loose stones? Oh, okay, so I can pick up these stones. Okay, good, we're gonna need those in a second. Then we got mushrooms here. So you do need hunger. There's no thirst bar or anything like there is in Ark, so you're really not worried about that, although this game has a ton of water. But we'll pick some of this stuff up just in case we get in trouble with hunger. And then unique resources, like this ancient tablet. Hold and collect it. Ancient fragment. Alright, it opens right up. The world of Nera is yours to explore. M to open the map. To track your progress and discovery. And it'll give you, over on the right hand side, it kind of gives us our basic guide. Hey, these are the things you should be doing right now. But if you look at the map, it's about 2 large archipelagos. We are right here. Obviously it gives us some question marks, some breadcrumbs here. But yeah, it's a good sized map. A lot of water, but that's kind of the theme of this game. And this is about where I left off. Kind of ran around a little bit, but that was it. But yeah, so let's take off. Let's get some food, but it needs us to get some basic resources. So we're gonna spend a minute picking up as many resources as we can, just so we don't have to keep redoing this. But we're gonna wanna build ourselves some tools. So we need to get some wood, some fiber. I would imagine these coconuts are probably just for food, right? If I go to inventory, and you'll notice, like, this is nice. There is a weight management system, so it's like, okay, fine, I have to manage inventory and I can only hold so much. But it gives us a good start. So, like, you have a lot to work with at this point. But anyway, I haven't been able to dive into what all these stat points and stuff do, but don't worry about it. What if I upgrade stats? If I push that... Oh, nice. Okay, so I leveled up, so I went to level 2, and we have 3 points to spend, and so we can tailor it. So might, so that's weapon damage. Agility is critical. You know what, it'd be really cool if they would put movement speed in here, because everybody wants to level up movement speed. Even if it's just 1% per point, that would be, or 0.5% per point, it would be nice to run faster. Sprint ability potency. Oh, okay, so that's like your, yeah. When you're sprinting, it'll be more effective. You'll be running faster. Vigor is oxygen, health, and stamina. I'm guessing that's gonna be, I mean, we're in a water world, so I would imagine our maximum oxygen is gonna be important, but obviously health and stamina will be too. Endurance is stamina regeneration and carry capacity. Okay, so we'll put a point here, and we'll put a couple points there. So we'll do a little more damage with our weapons, maybe 6%. All right, let's go get some resources. What does it want us to do? So we need to build a spirit anchor, which was, I'm pretty sure, was that guy right there. So it gave us 6 points. Oh, well, I mean, it gives us, well, I'm sure it'll taper off, but so far it's giving us all the points that we need. Let's see here, a basic wooden club. Let's not get that, because we'll get a spear. I'd rather use a spear than a club. Doesn't really talk about any kind of difference, though. As far as damage, or... Like in Ark, the club is used to knock some stuff out. You're not worried about heavy damage. You're trying to knock them out before you kill them, so you can tame them up. Crude garments? Yeah, we're probably gonna need clothes. We make those at a workbench. And then what is this? Bedroll, yeah, we're usually gonna want that. A building kit? Oh, okay, so yeah, doors, walls, and stuff. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need that. And then a cook fire. Yep. Roasted fish, fruit jam, steaks, shellfish, skewers, a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. And then is this like bandages to heal? Yep. So we'll take that. I'm not gonna get the club right now. We're gonna hold out for the spear. Alright, so let's have a look around at this place. And the game runs great. Like, I have a pretty good system, you know, like an i9, and, you know, I have a 4070 Ti, so it's a little beefy. But I mean, settings-wise, I actually don't even remember what I had. Like, if I go to display, graphics... Oh, well, there's not much to... Yeah, there's not much to change, really. But the game looks good, and it runs great. That's all we care about. Okay, we still need more wood. Yeah, let's get ourselves some tools. So what is the crafting menu? Is it B? No, that's build mode. Map, knowledge tree, which we have. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know where the, Oh, here we go. Campfire, workbench. These are all the things that we unlocked. Where are my tools? Furniture, lighting, spirit anchors. Maybe the workbench has to be first? Yeah, it's fine. We'll build it right here. Oh, need more wood. Right, so we need the workbench in order to get the basic tools. And we're not allowed to punch trees. See? Not getting us anything. So those days are over, apparently. Now, I would say, maybe it's just my own preference, but, like, as I'm building, I mean, it's, you know, it's not that big of a deal, but I almost prefer, like, a building animation. Some kind of, like, hammering or something like that. Okay, so what are we missing here? So if I want a pickaxe for wood and stone, and then what is this? A crude axe? Oh, it's made of wood and stone. We'll have to play around with them. It's probably the usual, like this should be for trees, this should be for stone. But what am I missing? We need stone and wood. Even more of it. Alright, so let's move around. We'll go this way, that way we can get a good view. Oh, we've got enemies over here. They should be about the same difficulty as the ones we fought. Oh, nope, not even close. We punched them and barely did any damage. Yep, we need actual weapons. This ain't gonna work. Alright, let's go get some stone. Ooh, what is that little thing right up there? It looks important. Interact. Oh, nice. These are like little loot drops. Okay, cool. So take all. Alright, so it has all the convenience features. So there's arrows. Oh, I thought those were spears. But that's okay. I'll take arrows. Let's see here. Harvested from creatures. These must be for crafting. Alright, so there's little loot pots around. Let's go up and down the beach, see if we can get the last of the wood and stone that we need. Interact. Knowledge point gained, and it gives you some plot. Okay. So those are knowledge points that you can find. Then we access workbench. Let's do the stone chopper. Craft 1. Alright, just to see what inventory management... Okay, so even after all that, we've still got plenty of weight capacity to go. So they give you a really generous amount. And then bandages. Oh, okay, well that's what the resin's for. So hail plus 50 over 10 seconds. So it's a staggered. Yeah, you can see that dude was hitting me like super hard. Okay, so let's build a couple of these. Actually, we'll go max. And then for these, let's see here. Oh, I needed the resin for that. Okay, so this gives me... So there's a defensive rating on it. They weigh a little bit, but nothing serious. So we've got some bandages. All right, what do I need? I need twine and resin. So we need to chop down some trees. Okay. Let's get some more resin. Let's get some clothes. And then we'll get some spears, and then we'll go back and we'll fight those guys. And it looks like in the top, next to the excuse me. On the top of the screen, next to the compass to the right of it, you can see the timer for time of day. So you can see the night timing out. It is very dark. Hopefully the compression isn't, Oh, there we go. Okay, can I block? Nope. You can dodge, but you can't block. How effective. Can we kite? It's got a little bit of pushback. And it kind of warned me that he was going to do that attack. Oop, oop. It was actually kind of tough. Mana plus 2. I don't know what that gives me. We'll kill a couple more of these guys. Nope, didn't do it in time. Oh, wow. Yeah, they hurt. Let's get take a bandage. So over 10 seconds it'll... Wow, it is super dark at night. Okay, we really did need those torches. Alright, we've got another drop over here. Let's see what this looks like. This is just like the one we got the arrows from. So, water strand, so an essence of water magic. Sharpstone, usually found... I'm assuming that's for crafting. And then mana, common energy that flows through all beings and binds Nera together. But I still don't see what the mana is for. But we do get some more stone arrows, which is fine. And even though we're, like I said, we've looted a ton of stuff, we're still only at 164, which is great. Alright, so did I learn how to make a torch? I don't think I did. No, that's the torch lighting kit. Oh, I did learn how to do that. Okay, cool. But it's on a workbench, okay. Not gonna lie, I'd almost like to be able to make some of the super basic stuff by hand without the workbench. But maybe that's just what I'm used to. Oh yeah, night is for real here. Look, there's like this almost spiral looking thing over there on the other side of the water. I didn't even notice that during daylight. Let's see what's over there. I wonder if that's some kind of cave. Oh, another drop over there. So there's definitely a lot of... A spirit nearby is in danger. Oh, it's more of these guys. Let me get back up to full health before these guys spawn in. I feel like I have a height advantage here. Enemies emerge from the rifts, defend the spirit. Okay. Dude, we're doing pretty good. Alright, so let's get away, kite a little bit. Okay, good. So we do area damage. Okay, so we do kind of jump forward a bit. Is that like a beefier one? And I don't want him coming up behind me. I'm sure I'm being, like, almost too cautious. Okay, so it does get some knockback, so you can get some momentum and kind of keep him on his back foot. Alright, so that helps out that spirit. Yeah, see it? It's right there. Guide the spirit. And lightning bolt. Oh, okay, so we learned some spells. Once collected, this new major ability can be equipped at the spirit anchor. Oh, that's what that is. That's just a signal telling me that there's a spirit right there. Okay, cool. And we're back into daytime. Alright, let's head over there, because I see some more... Well, I see things glowing. Oh, so it's more of those enemies. And there's a drop over there, too, so let's go ahead and get that drop. Now, we were able to craft a canoe, so let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, hi. Okay, so you can get through them. 1, 2, and that should be a third, yep. Okay, perfect. Oh, there's another one. Nope. But I'm not seeing where the... I'm sure I'm missing it. I'm sure it's something that I'm just not seeing, but I'm not seeing where the mana actually goes. Alright, so let's, unless I don't have spells equipped, and so it just doesn't show me that. Oh no, wait, where's my, not sure when I unequipped my spear, but I did. Okay, there was a drop here, was there not? Oh, it was right here. Did I already get it? I did not. Okay, so it's more arrows. That is a mana hand torch. Guides you with the power of mana, provides 2 times the durability. Okay, good. Did I even use the, okay, hardened shell. This is, I think this is what I use to craft a shield. But I don't know if I can use a shield now that I'm using this spear. Alright, there's one more glowy up here. We're gonna go grab this, and then... Yeah, okay, that's what these guys are. Oh, we got a, Nope, we don't like that. I don't need you plugging me. Come over here. Let's get you by yourself, and then... Oh, dodged right into the fist. Okay, don't forget about these guys. Let's heal up. Alright, we've got a bandage. And we're gonna need to get to these guys. Alright, so their aim isn't really all that spectacular, which is good. And they're not very strong. Okay, they go down quick. Which is good. Ooh, we've got a whole thing up here. Alright, we'll do this. Alright, so we're at a level 4. Let's put some points. Level up. Maybe a little more vigor. What was this? This is... I don't need carry capacity. I think I said sprint ability, yeah, spirit ability pose. So when we start casting spells, that's gonna be our damage. Alright, so attunement. Okay, that'll be good enough for now. What is this? Oh, okay, so it's not like this whole cave complex or anything. Let's equip a torch. Oh yeah, that's great. Much better. Interact. And we got another torch. Alright, good. So it gives us a lot of the stuff we're gonna need. Like, so far all of the drops have been actually useful. Let's head back to our crafting bench. Our workbench. Because I think if I go to the knowledge tree here... Yeah, we're gonna want a bow. We're gonna want be able to make our own arrows. Basic living set. Okay, cool. So like, yeah, so you spend points here and it gives you a whole collection, which is great. And then this is gonna be basic decorations with rugs, ivy climbs, okay. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, here we go. This was a cargo skip, basic vessel. All right, let's get that constructed. We're gonna build a bow and we're gonna build a canoe. Would that be in maybe build mode? Like if I shift over to build mode and I go to the menus, let's see here. Repair stations, workbenches, here it is. Cargo skiff. All right, so what am I missing? Let's pull that menu back up. Oop. Actually, don't want to click on it. So twine, wood, and resin. Let's pin it. Oh, that's nice. That's a really clean interface for it too. And then we wanted the bow, but I don't think that's going to be in the build menu. So let's get out of the build menu. Yep, and it stays there because it's pinned. Let's pin the bow as well. The shorewood bow. Plenty of wood. We just need twine. Oh no, I can only do one at a time. There should be a couple, maybe 2 or 3 different things that we should do. All right, well, let's get the bow first. Let's see, can I make any twine? So maximum, craft it. All right, let's get ourselves a bow. So we have a bow. Then we'll go back to build mode. We'll bring up the menu and we'll pin our skiff. That's kind of a neat little interface. You don't get your bow, you don't get your arrows back though. That is not a thing in this game. Alright, if I remember right, it's under the build menu, right here, cargo skiff. Oh, we have to go build it. Beautiful. So how do I mount it? Is there a... Okay, so there's a mast, so we steer it from here. Oh, it has some drift to it, just like a regular boat would. But why am I not able to move forward? Steer left, steer right. I'm guessing I just can't do it from here. Well, can I pick this up? So it has its own storage. Did we really build a boat and we just can't use it? Let's see here. Climb. No, that would be climbing. Oh, I gotta let the sail out. Okay. So I have to put the sail out. So as one of us unfurls the sail, and then we have to steer. Okay. We did it. We figured it out. But is the sail, like, if I do this again... Okay, so that closes it up and the ship stops. And then I go raising it up, and now it's all the way out. So that should be maximum speed. And then we're gonna steer. It feels good. Like the drift and the lean. Oh my god, it does feel like you're sailing. Now, what are we getting for speed? Are we moving along quite a bit? Or is this like a smaller... No. I mean, we're all the way onto that... Okay. So it actually moves us around pretty good. We're getting pretty close to night. The game is pretty good at giving you breadcrumbs, at having you say, oh, what's that up there? There's a lot of that here. Oh, it's like a busted up statue. That's its hand. And that's where we just came from. Okay, so we're back to where we began. Oh, so you gotta steer it in nice, like. I can't see any damage to it, but I'm assuming there is. Yep, so the sail is... Yeah, so you want to be... Okay, so you can actually trigger reverse. And then go back to here. And you can steer it. And if you're good there... Then push it back up. And it stops. So you can do reverse just to slow it down. And that's it. Okay. It's interesting. Alright, so now we're back to this section. Let's go ahead and build some basic shelter. Head into build mode. And then go to here. And then let's just get to... So we're gonna need to build frames. Oh, there's a hallway frame and then a makeshift floor. So these must be like foundations, essentially. Because I don't think... It's not letting me just place this just straight on the floor. However... If I stick the frame down... And I can fix the height. Let's go with... Here. And then cancel out. And then build it. Okay, so now we have a basic frame. So I should be able to... put... Here we go. Okay, so you can put the skeleton down. That way... And then come back and build it in a bit. Okay. It's a little... No, I mean, it's fine. I think I can get used to it. So makeshift door. Oh, it does the whole side. Okay, okay. So we'll put that in there. Okay, we don't have enough. But let's get the, let's get everything that we want. And we'll just put windows everywhere. And then let's go to... Let's see here. So you have doors, window walls, and a regular wall. And then you have grass roof. Now I kind of wish you had like a build camera. But we don't. Yeah, it's a little awkward to place things. Not gonna lie. Like, where is this supposed to actually go? Like, I know I don't have the materials for it. Well, maybe, okay, maybe that's why. Like, I haven't built these walls yet, and so I can't place a ceiling on walls that don't exist. But it should let me put it onto the foundations. So this doesn't make... This doesn't make as much sense. Alright, let's get these walls built. I think I'll have enough for all of them. Nope, need more resin. So it requires a roof. Alright, so now we've got all the walls built. Let's get our torch back out, by the way. Looks nice. I like the look of the building materials. Okay, back into build mode. Let's go back to our rooftops. Here we go. Okay, perfect. So now that we have the wood, so the frame isn't enough, but having the walls built is good to go. Do I have enough, or do I need more resin? Nope, I need more twine. Okay, let's go get some. Alright, that's that for the roof. We'll have to build some steps to make that a little bit easier. But let's claim the bed. And then, yes. So the answer is yes, you can sleep through the nights. Alright, so that's kind of a rough look at what the building materials look like as we're getting into a sunset. I mean, it's super bright, but it's absolutely gorgeous. So it looks good. I like the way the building... I love the art style that they're going with. Obviously, we're in the most basic clothing with the most basic weapons. It's gonna get better from here. But I think this will call it good. We were able to experiment with the raft and see what some of the sailing looked like. This is the basic building materials. It's a little stingy on some of the resources, I'm not gonna lie, like resin specifically. You're always kind of desperate for it. So I'm assuming as the game goes on, it gets easier and easier to start getting some of these more basic materials. But anyway, I like it so far. I mean, the game runs great, it looks great. This has a lot of potential, so I'm kind of looking forward to see where it goes in its development. But I will call it here. I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.